Hello everyone, welcome to the LeverX webinar series, a free educational service offered to SAP customers to inform and demonstrate SAP functionality and industry best practices to improve your business performance. Our webinar today is entitled SAP Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management. This webinar, jointly sponsored by SAP and LeverX, will provide an update on SAP Portfolio and Project Management, latest release and enhancements along with the use of SAP Fiori Apps. My name is Alan Mendel, Vice President at LeverX, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar. Before we begin our topic, let me briefly introduce you to LeverX. LeverX helps companies increase business value by leveraging existing investments in SAP solutions.
So thank you very much for joining today. This is an overview of what we have currently, what we delivered within the latest release with Project and Portfolio Management, or short PPM, and also what we're delivering with our new Fiori Apps in the area of PPM and project systems. So I'm going to walk you through this, and then Dave is going to give you a demo, and I'm going to finish up with some outlook on the very latest release that we're currently working on. So with that, I'm going to go dive right in, and if you have questions, you can either post them in the chat or keep them later for the Q&A session. So overall, just to recap, Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management covers multiple scenarios. So we have a portfolio management, we have resource management, we have project management. Depending if you use PPM or our Enterprise Portfolio Project Management solution, if you're using that for capital projects, you're going to use more in the portfolio management side, a little bit less on the project management side from PPM, but more maybe heavy on the project system side. If you do R&D and innovation projects, you're probably going to use a lot on the portfolio management side, a lot on the project management side, maybe less on the resource management side. Whereas IT projects typically have a high use of portfolio management, resource management, and project management throughout. Commercial project management is our latest addition, which is a great extension to our current scenarios that we're supporting, and supports not only the commercial project management side of project business, but also is a nice extension to project systems from a financial planning perspective, and revenue for opportunities and billing and closures of the entire project. So brings together a lot of the CRM or system distribution side with the project management side for cost transportation. So for just to recap what we have here from our Enterprise Portfolio and Project Management by SAP are different building blocks. So most of you as an SAP customer, you have the central foundation. You have invested in ERP for financials, for project accounting, or for PLM, for system distribution, for materials management, for either all of them or a few of them.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Dave Cramp. As Yvonne said, I'm going to go through some examples of Fiori in action here. And so this first little vignette I am going to go through is basically called a day in the life of a portfolio manager. You can see that our process stream will come in with three steps: a decision point approval, creation of a portfolio item, and the changing of a portfolio item. So let's go take a look at this and in the context of the Fiori application. So here you can see the landing page of the portfolio item that needs some approval on. And in the left-hand side, as Yvonne said, this is where you have your search bar up here where you can perform your search. You can have your search your search hits come here and land on your left-hand side. You can come over here and change, your style, your sorting, shall we say, and change this to a priority sorting. And with that priority sorting, I've come up and I hit my production line Madrid. So here you can see the Madrid, and as Yvonne pointed out, you have different ways of viewing the information. So the I is, kind of universal term for further information is buried beneath this icon. So you can see it's a capital project in Spain in the Spanish bucket of PPM. So once again, this is fronting project portfolio management in the back end for that occasional user and providing them just enough information that they need to see a little thumbnail of information on that project. So here you can see, extension product line, production line in the section S. In section 283 in the Madrid plant, including the revision of a conveyor belt. So some very classic pieces of information you can see in a project. You can come over and hit the note. So you select the notepad. You can see there's one note.
So what we are currently, so we talked about earlier when we started this presentation, we talked about having now the release 6.0 that was went into GA in December. And now in 2014, of course, we're not sitting on our hands. We're actually working a lot. So we are very busy and currently working on release 6.1.